Well, might as well continue this series. Let's do it. Dexter Season 3 is the third season in the Dexter series, obviously. Once again, starring Michael C. Hall. And this tends to be a forgotten season because it's sandwiched between Season 2 and Season 4, which are usually regarded as the two best seasons of this show. But I honestly really like this season. So let's go ahead and get started with the good, what I loved about this season. And I shouldn't have to say it at this point, but Michael C. Hall is absolutely amazing as Dexter. As always, he once again evolves in the role. He gets more emotional, gains more of a human connection with a lot of characters. Obviously, I just really love to see this character grow throughout the series. So, definitely nice to see him there. Rita, obviously, great character. I love her to death. And the chemistry between her and Dexter, it just feels so natural throughout the first four seasons. It's just a really, really great dynamic. This season actually ends with them getting married, which I thought was a really, really, really nice touch because this is the season where his love for Rita truly starts to come out and how much he truly cares about her. And I really just loved that dynamic there. Their chemistry is off the walls, insane. It's absolutely amazing. Deborah in this season, obviously great. Jennifer Carpenter does a great job as Deborah. She's just got some really, really great character moments throughout this entire series and in this season especially. David Zayas as Angel Batista, obviously, also goes without saying, really good as this character. There's a few new characters in this season. First of all, we have the character of Anton, played by Dave Ramsey, who is, you might know from Arrow, as John Diggle. He's kind of Deb's love interest in this season. I really like how he plays the character. He's kind of mean at first, then once him and Deb start actually talking, you get where he's coming from. I really, really love their dynamic. You have the main villain in this season, Miguel Prado, played by Jimmy Smits, who is a very underrated actor. First of all, he's not a serial killer villain, which I really liked that. He's an assistant district attorney, and he catches Dexter in the act one night, and instead of being like a Dokes character, just wanting to turn him in, he wants to learn from Dexter, learn how to do what Dexter does, learn how to live by the code. And he starts out as an ally to Dexter, but as the season goes on, he's constantly trying to deviate from the code and kill people that just simply get in his way. Dexter doesn't like that very much. Him and Dexter come to blows near the middle of the season when Miguel just goes completely off the rails. He starts to send people after Dexter. Jimmy Smits just plays this character absolutely amazing because he actually has you believing that he's actually a good guy in the beginning of this season. I just thought he did a really good job as the character. You have the secondary villain, George King, or the Skinner. Not the greatest villain in TV history, but he's not horrible. And I really love the story. Basic story I've already described. Miguel Prado's trying to manipulate Dexter while pretending to be his friend, trying to learn the code. It's really, really good. Then you got a subplot where there's a drug dealer who gets killed within the first two episodes, where that's where the Skinner comes in. I just really liked the story of this season. I really love seeing Dexter and Rita grow as a couple, as I mentioned already. I loved seeing them getting married at the end of this season, getting them a happy ending for now at least. Kills in this season, back to being more creative like season 1, where season 2 felt a little less creative. Season 3 really brought back the creative kills, especially in how Dexter disposes of Miguel Prado and the Skinner near the end of this season. I really loved that whole way he does that. And it's about all I have for the good. Moving on to the bad, stuff I wasn't a big fan of. It's really just the whole thing with the character of the Skinner. He's, like I said, he's not the worst villain in TV history, and he serves his purpose, but you don't remember this season for the Skinner. And really, if you're not paying attention, you're not going to remember the Skinner whatsoever. You remember this season because of Miguel Prado, who is the actual main villain. Skinner's kind of forgettable, but like I said, serves his purpose, so I'm not complaining too much. That's about all I have for the bad here. Moving on to my final thoughts, Dexter Season 3 is actually a really good season. Should not be forgotten as often as a few fans of this show tend to forget about it, but I digress. I really love Dexter Season 3, and just like the first 2 seasons, I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. So that was my thoughts on Dexter Season 3. What did you think about this season if you've seen it? Let me know down in the comments. As always, I would love to hear from you. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I will see you next time.